Um, I'll first want to explain, give you the background of what we are doing here today. There are two issues at stake involving Quick Angels and Dominion Paints that I own. The two issues are: one, a civil matter where Quick Angels have gone to court to sue me that I, on the 13th of December 2021, entered the factory premises of Agatex Paint, sacked all the workers, and locked up the factory to deny workers access to the factory. And they were requesting the court to declare that act as illegal and then order me to reopen the factory and above all, make me pay for any losses that the factory might incur over the period. This is the civil matter he took to court. Let us know that he didn't go to talk about shareholdings. He didn't go to talk about ownership of the factory. He didn't talk about he being denied any of his rights under the joint ventureship. He only went to say that Stephen Adom, myself, have entered the factory on the 13th to drive out all the workers and locked up the factory. Did it happen? No. And the evidence are all clear. On the 13th, there was production. It's a big factory. So if we are doing production, we have a logbook in which we record all this. So on the 13th, there was production. On the 15th, there was production. On the 20th, workers took stock and left for Christmas holidays. So if he's claiming that the place was closed as at 13th, it is a palpable lie. Two, it was on the 21st, the day after we vacated, we went for Christmas break, that I received the writ. And indeed, the writ came with an injunction order. He went to court on the 17th to lie that I've closed down the factory, sought for an injunction order ex parte, which was granted on the 20th. So in the morning of 21st, I was served with the ex parte, the writ and the ex parte. They all came together. So knowing very well that I have not closed down any factory. In fact, resident factory workers reside within that premises. They reside within the premise. So I couldn't have sacked them out of the place when they were there. We were all at work. So I was in my house then when the workers came to call me that one Rashtamanja, who is the deponent in the case, plus two policemen and some few other people, some artisans, masons and whatever, were in the factory, and they were trying to eject them, the workers, from the factory and lock up the place against the order he himself has gone to seek from the court. He is now there trying to eject the workers from the place. So I came down to see what was happening. Then I questioned the police, the senior most of the police who were there, their mission at the place. And he said he came with the factory, with the bailiff to come and serve me. And I said, the bailiff came to serve me in the morning. The bailiff served me around 9 o'clock or thereabout. And it's now almost 2 o'clock. So what are you still doing here? He said the bailiff asked him to wait for him, that he will go and come back and pick him. That's okay. Then go to the factory gate and wait. Then he removed his phone, made a call. Then he came back to tell me that his commander said he should take over. I said, which commander? Because we are under Anyanawasi, and Anyanawasi is under who? So is it the Anyanawasi commander or is it who commander? Then he said, okay, I want to make a call again. Then he went and came back and said, the judge say I should hand over the police to him. I said, which judge? You told me your police commander. I wanted to talk to him. Now you see a judge. He said the judge is called Godfred. I said, I don't know any judge called Godfred. So what I tell him, he got agitated, pulled his gun. I'll kill you, chasing workers and myself and my family around. So I picked my phone and called the staff officer, Volta Regional Staff Officer, to complain what was going on. And then the staff officer advised that I should get out of the factory, take all my boys and leave the factory. They are coming themselves to install sanity. So I left. I called all my workers and we left. I didn't know that after I called the workers and we left, some of them passed behind me and came back to the factory. They couldn't enter because they had locked the gates. They stood up, they were inside, and they were the people carrying the video stood outside and covered them. You will see in the video the deponent and the police who came to threaten us, superintending over the erection. They came to remove all the security gates, the emergency gates that were there. They removed the gates and they laid cement blocks. So whilst they were doing that, somebody hid somewhere and made a video of them. In fact, before I even got to know, somebody also recorded the conversation between myself and the police when they came there. And all the threat, I'll kill you. And even the conversation between myself and the staff officer, they were all recorded. I have them here. So, but those are not the issues. Now, after they finished building the factory gate, they're sealing the factory and locked up the place with chains and padlocks. They went to the bank, Fidelity Bank, who are our bankers. Went and withdrew two checks, one 29,400, the other 21,500 cities. Got the bank teller to put my name into the bank system that I came for the money. Then they obtained a bank statement where my name has been published as the one who came for the money. Added it to the pictures of the sale factory. Went to court again and cited me for contempt of court and stealing. They went to court on the 30th and then cited me for contempt of court and stealing. So they brought the documents to me and I knew I have not done any sightings. Indeed, the factory itself is being guarded by Anyawasi police. In fact, from the day I set up the factory, even before Quick Angels came into for the joint venture. So I went to the Anyawasi police to find out, I wrote to them to find out who came to seal the factory against the order of the court. And they wrote to me, Anyawasi police wrote to me, that the duty officer he saw Raj Tamanja, who is the deponent, came there with people to come and sell the factory. I said, I have the police report there. Aside that, I have that video where they have been captured selling the factory. So I have two concrete evidence to show that I didn't do that. Now, about going to withdraw money from the bank account, I got the whole police to go to the bank. They went and arrested the bank manager, who came to admit that, no, I didn't come for the money. He remembered very well, he was the one who endorsed the check before it was paid. And it was Raj Tamanja, the deponent, who came for the money. So when questioned as to how my name got into the flex cube of this thing that I came for the money, he said she cannot tell, that we should contact the teller. So the teller was arrested. The teller, after denying for a while, and finally she agreed that yes, I was not the one who came for the money. And I have a police report here where he mentioned Raj Tamanja, the deponent, Emmanuel Lamte, the brother of Richard Nyamakwe, and then some other person, that they were the ones who came for the money. Not satisfied with the police report, I wrote to the Fidelity Bank that my name has been published in this and that I have come for money. I have not been to the bank. Neither have I signed any check. So how did my name get to there? Then they wrote back to me. In fact, that's why I need to read it. He said, the Fidelity Bank wrote to me, captured as a payee. That's what the Fidelity Bank wrote to me. Earlier on, the police report is here. He says that the police report said that preliminary investigations disclosed that there's a bank official at the above mentioned bank called Kafu Jomeku, who was the teller that connived and allowed the suspect to withdraw the amount with using the complainant's name and signature, which is suspected to be forged. A letter was written to Fidelity Bank to produce the said teller to assist police investigations. On 17th day of May 2022, suspect Kafu Jomeku was handed over to the police. During investigations, it was disclosed that suspect Kafu Jomeku imputed Stephen Komla Adom's name in the bank system, whereas Raj Tamanja, who is the deponent, the very person who went to the court, and Emmanuel Lamte and Joseph Atete were the ones who came to the bank to withdraw the money. I took all this to the... Okay, very well. I just wanted to separate the two issues. So we have the civil matter, which is still in court. So I wouldn't want us to talk about that one. The issue that brought here is about the criminal aspect, where I've been framed up, sent to court, and convicted. Notwithstanding all that I have just spoken about. Now,
welcome to JoeFact Media. Hear it loud and clear. Breaking news, truth is what we hold dear. rising to the top. With facts we confirm, no chance we flop. Headlines, analysis, real interviews. We dig deep, we don't just break the news. Authentic